Welcome to the Insurance Agents and Brokers Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the audio version of a feature article from the June 2026 issue of IA&B's Primary Agent magazine. It is entitled, Multigenerational Talent, the Competitive Advantage Hiding in Plain Sight, provided by work-at-home vintage experts, also known as WAVE. Let's be honest. Every insurance leader I talk to says some version of the same thing. We can't find talent. But here's the tougher question. Are we really short on talent? Or are we short on imagination when it comes to how we hire? The insurance workforce is changing fast. 5 generations are now working at the same time. And by 2028, 1 in 4 U.S. workers will be over 55. That's not a temporary disruption. That's a structural shift. The agencies that adapt will gain an advantage. The ones that don't will keep fighting the same talent battle year after year. The talent shortage isn't what you think. When agencies say they can't find talent, what they usually mean is they can't find talent willing to work full-time, in office, under traditional structures. They can't find talent the way they used to. But experienced insurance professionals haven't disappeared. Many don't want to retire completely. They still want to contribute. They still care about the work. What they don't want is to go back to rigid schedules, long commutes, or 60-hour weeks. That's not a talent shortage. That's a hiring model problem. Why multi-generational teams actually win. Insurance isn't built on hype. It's built on judgment, relationships, and pattern recognition. Those things improve with experience. Seasoned professionals bring deep coverage knowledge, market cycle awareness, risk instincts you can't Google, credibility with clients. Emerging professionals bring digital fluency, new ways of working, energy and speed, fresh perspectives. When those strengths are combined intentionally, something powerful happens. Speed meets stability. Innovation meets experience. Growth meets continuity. That's not theory. That's performance. The bias no one talks about. Age bias rarely shows up as something obvious. It's subtle. It's the job description that quietly signals early career. It's the assumption that experienced professionals resist technology. It's the idea that flexibility equals lower productivity. In insurance, those assumptions are expensive. They narrow the candidate pool. They lengthen hiring cycles. They accelerate knowledge loss. And in a relationship-driven industry, losing experience isn't just inconvenient. It's risky. The real shift. Rethinking the hiring model. For decades, hiring has been binary. Full-time or retired. In office or out. All in or not at all. That model doesn't match today's workforce or today's business needs. This is where elastic hiring changes the conversation. What elastic hiring really means. Elastic hiring isn't a buzzword. It's a workforce strategy. Instead of forcing experienced professionals into full-time roles they may no longer want, agencies can engage them in flexible, remote, high accountability positions that deliver real impact. It allows organizations to access highly skilled insurance professionals, scale support up or down as workload shifts, reduce burnout on internal teams, preserve institutional knowledge, maintain continuity during transitions. It's not about lowering standards. It's about aligning talent capacity with business demand. And in an industry facing a knowledge drain, that alignment matters. Flexibility is no longer optional. Flexibility used to be a perk. Now it's a competitive advantage. Experienced insurance professionals are choosing flexibility over retirement when given the right structure. Agencies that adapt gain access to underwriting expertise, claims experience, account management depth, and compliance knowledge that would otherwise walk out the door. Agencies that don't adapt keep competing for the same shrinking early career talent pool. One strategy expands your options. The other narrows them. So what can leaders do now? You don't need a massive transformation to get started. Start here. Review job descriptions for language that unintentionally screens out experienced talent. Identify roles that don't truly require full-time, on-site presence. Separate business requirements from legacy habits. Pilot a flexible or elastic model in one department. Measure productivity, retention, and client impact, not just headcount. Small shifts can unlock meaningful gains. Insurance is expertise driven, it's relationship driven, it's judgment driven. Letting that experience exit prematurely isn't just a talent issue, it's a strategic mistake. The agencies that thrive over the next decade won't simply hire younger, they'll hire smarter. They'll blend experience with innovation. They'll design workforce strategies that reflect reality instead of tradition. Multi-generational hiring isn't about accommodation, it's about advantage. And in today's insurance landscape, experience isn't a liability, it's leverage. Work at Home Vintage Experts, or WAVE, provided this article. WAVE matches retired insurance professionals who have remote work experience to meet agencies' specific staffing needs. Learn more by visiting wave.com. IA&B members receive a 50% discount on the one-time setup fee. Get started by contacting Lori Maida, Wave Sales Director by phone at 34729-26134 or email at lori.maida@wave.com. Thank you for listening.
Insurance Agents and Brokers is the premier resource and champion for independent insurance agencies in Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Delaware. For more information, visit iabforme.com.